Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Hiding from Work podcast, the number one comedy podcast in Northwest Arkansas. If we're not the number one comedy podcast in the NWA, somebody should probably tell me that so I can stop saying that. Whatever. I hope y'all enjoy our podcast today. The episode's going to be a good one. We've got local comedian and poetry juggernaut Claire Scott. We're going to be discussing her poetry novel Relentless August. So, hey, thank y'all for the subscribing, the liking, the watching, the sharing, all that stuff. Keep it up. Channel really appreciates it. Thanks. We've got some house cleaning that we need to do, or cleaning the break room a little bit. On our last episode with Joe Means, some misinformation was spewed from my disgusting gullet. I stated that the Junkyard Dog was the first African-American wrestler to win the Royal Rumble. That is, out of thin air, a lie. And we have no way to fact check this live. We're trying to get these things up and running and trying to make sure that what we say is true, but I don't know if that will ever happen. Fun fact, though, to bring it back, the first black wrestler to win the Royal Rumble was a little-known guy called Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You might know him for having hair products being sold at Target. Yeah, that's what he's doing now. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Thank you. As we alluded to in the intro, our guest today is the one and only, the poetry juggernaut Claire Scott. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I'm a juggernaut, all right.
Yep.
Hello, everybody.
Local juggernaut.
So I feel like this is an ongoing running theme with the show. Every single guest that we've had talks about the drive getting to the office. How was your trip?
My trip, well, so I was coming from Springdale where I'm house sitting, and I made a loop up to the state line of Missouri for no reason, and then came back down just
sweet.
for the
no
fun
reason,
of it.
or did you go visit Floral Farms? Or what is it? Is it Flora?
Or did you go to
high profile?
High profile is garbage.
Ew.
High profile is the worst dispensary in Missouri.
But, however, for your second visit, you get a penny pre-roll. Not that I would know, because I just went up to the border and I didn't go there. But
sightseeing.
if I had and it was my second visit,
Yeah, you were just sightseeing up there. Of course.
That's what I do when I cross state lines.
Then I looped back down. Yeah. I was like, okay, parking lot.
What an interesting parking lot.
This pavement sure is pristine
I
pavement.
guess I'll go back to Arkansas now. I love traveling.
Yeah. You're usually up in or down in northwest Arkansas, right?
Yeah,
like
I live in Fayetteville, yeah.
Is it like really different for you driving on these roads?
These roads?
Yeah, to get to this office.
I mean, I guess it's like windy, but like I'm used to like going out to the creek and stuff. There's like
out to the creek, of course.
Yeah. Like the dirt roads.
Dipping
and
your
stuff.
toe.
Are you a
I've
creek crawler?
I've got a Subaru Forester. I can't.
Oh shit! I didn't know you were outdoors like that. That's crazy.
You drive a
I can
Subaru.
take
You're the person that took the guillotine to the Walmart shareholders parade.
Yeah.
Was it you in the Subaru that brought that giant 12-foot guillotine?
There, but I was hearing you talk about it, and you're like, why would they do that? And I was like, straight up, that's funny.
It wasn't why would they do that. It's who owns a guillotine?
A 12-foot guillotine.
I wish.
Who's like, holy shit, I get to use it.
If they built
It's
it,
time.
That's crazy.
Does anybody have something really strange that'll throw off children at this shareholders
Right
event?
across from the ice cream store. How about a guillotine?
What's that?
Yeah.
The Walmart Museum with
And they had-
you can talk to like AI embodied Sam Walton or whatever.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
been back since they
You
did
can
that
talk
part.
to his hologram and ask him anything you want.
But yeah, that's the mark.
Like,
of
what
the
do you think of
beast.
Obama?
I asked him what e-girls are like. And he said they're pretty nice.
They're pretty
See, the thing about having a
nice.
12-foot guillotine that you can bring to a festival is you built it. And you had to design it to break down and fit into your Forester. Like, you have to be on a list somewhere. A guillotine owner?
Yes. Or it's
That's all. That's crazy.
Or it's a CIA operative that's trying to get these people started.
Yeah.
Because once you bring the guillotine out, you bring out the Rittenhouses.
Who's he wanting to behead? Walmart? The Waltons?
Maybe AI Sam Walton. Dude,
that'd be crazy.
I'll pick and choose.
Get your hands on him.
Do that, dude.
Have you guys been? You've been recently, right? Have you talked to the AI Sam?
No, I didn't know they did an AI Sam. Is it by his like makeshift office that they made?
Yeah, it's in the little museum. I think. I'm pretty sure it's still there. And you
Claire,
can just ask
have you
him.
I haven't
spit
seen
on AI Sam Walton yet?
No, I haven't been there to do it, but that's a good idea. I guess that would be worth a visit.
You should go
Hawk
read.
to on this. Oh wait, actually no, that's not spitting. Yeah, don't.
Haktua?
Yeah, don't
That's
hawk.
spitting.
Don't hawk
Haktua
on AI
is,
Sam Walton.
Yeah.
That's not.
That's
no.
not. Yeah, that's a.
And a disrespectful, non-sexual.
A disrespectful hawk to.
You could spit on him in a respectful, non-sexual way. Really, there's any combination. I mean, you have two variables.
Well, I don't want it to be respectful, though.
It could be a disrespectful and sexual way, though, at the same time.
But I don't think I want to give him that.
You just want disrespectful
He's not even a
and
real
not
guy.
sexual. Yeah, sure, but it's going to hit something. A wall.
Dang. Well, as the viewers can see, we've got your first.
Yes.
What do you call it? Is it poetry novel? Is it
a poetry book? It's technically called a chapbook because it's kind of like a mini poetry book. A chapbook for is basically kind of like the EP equivalent to like an album.
Oh, this is your project?
Yeah, or like my
your mixtape?
Yeah, my thesis for school is going to be a full-length poetry manuscript that's like 60 to 80 pages, and this one is like 40-ish. So
Dang.
I've got a lot of questions.
A mini version.
I've got a lot of
bit.
questions tailored to your poetry today because where does one start to have like a passion towards? Because you're a stand-up comedian and you're also a poet. Do
It's
those
true.
lines blur? Is the writing process similar between?
Yeah, I feel like I kind of started stand-up as like some kind of like breathing room from like the intensity of poetry because I did like undergrad, majored in English and creative writing and like was writing poetry and stuff before, but like really honed in there. And then I started stand up right after I graduated college. And I think like with poetry, so much of it is like getting so specific to like the exact word choice and like trying to find a form that works and like really trying to get it set in like this one way that's like gonna last as a poem. And then I like about stand up that you can like have kind of the same joke but like do it a different way every night if you want and like try new things, but like people are reacting every time. And kind of like selfishly, like I like the immediate reaction of stand up too, opposed to like with a lot of writing and like poetry, it's like working so intensely for so much time kind of on your own and like sharing it in class and stuff, but you're not like usually like reading a poem and getting a room of people like applauding you over.
Yeah, the instant validation. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, stand-up is very similar to that because, like you're saying, you can change one word and it's a completely different joke or theme or whatever. I have a joke. Have you heard my homeless dog joke? Like, I've been taking my dog to go see that dog.
Every time I see a homeless person with a dog now, I immediately think of you
I'm trying to
visiting.
think because Rob B also has a homeless dog
Oh,
joke.
really?
Oh no,
That's no good.
Now
Sorry,
you have
Rob.
now you have to put him in a guillotine.
Yeah, true. Now I
But
cut his
wait,
head off in front of Walmart.
what's yours?
Every time I see it, basically a homeless guy with a dog, I've been taking my dog to go see that dog to show my dog how good he has it. But I've changed it on accident and totally made the room hate me. When I said I've been taking my dog to go see that dog to show him how good my dog has it. Because I just messed up the words, so it makes it sound like I was flexing on the homeless dog with my rich, cool dog.
You can 100% get a crowd to say, wow, this guy's kind of a dickhead with his free time.
This guy's an asshole. Yeah. But no, poetry obviously is very similar because you could probably change one
But
word
at the same
halfway
time,
through.
should you be on stage trying to get the crowd to think, man, this is a really good guy?
What a good guy.
Like, are we stable, normal humans?
No,
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, clap for normalcy.
I'm so normal.
Perfect timing.
I've read a few of your poems. Normal is a stretch, Claire.
No one will
Do you
let
mind?
me say I'm normal.
Do you mind? Would it be weird if I dove in and just picked one and read one for you?
You're gonna read it?
Would
Okay.
it be weird? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this one is called, favorite word of mine, choke.
Real quick, what's the book called?
We've got Relentless,
Relentless August.
by your very own
Clip
Claire Escott.
Claire E. Scott. I have to use my middle initial because there's actually another Claire Scott poet. So my writing name is Claire E. Scott because I'm not gonna have to. I'm like, should I like have it uniform across everything? But I'm not gonna be Claire E. Scott for comedy.
Clary.
But I do need people to know when it's when it's my poem versus the other Claire Scott.
That
so.
bitch.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Not to throw smut on your stupid name, Claire, not E. Scott.
Claire
but,
Scott, you suck,
Yeah,
dude.
we appreciate this one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Choke. This summer wrapped itself around me too tightly, choking, sticky embrace. Sweltering still air in the driver's seat killed the engine, car packed full, and smoke curls out of a cracked window. Seasonal proximity, enforced intimacy, recaptured representation of our perpetual roles, living room like a theater. My home's arms, a claustrophobic, manipulative tactic. Humidity is always a metaphor, too thick for movement. Stay in one place long enough, and you'll start to believe it's who you are. It's not a sin to leave the green that's held me.
I'm normal.
That's a System of a Down song if I've ever read one. And those are the normalist guys out there.
Yeah.
Can you explain that? Because I love reading poetry, but every time I read it, it's like mashed potatoes in my brain.
Yeah,
Have you
totally.
ever done slam poetry?
I have not done slam poetry.
Would you ever do slam poetry?
I don't think so. I like.
Some would say
Yeah.
comedy is kind of similar to slam poetry, right?
Like roast?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm like, I like focusing on my poems more on
Like
the
a roast.
page.
That's funny. Sorry.
Yeah.
Took me a
So I
second.
guess-
Slam poetry. That's hilarious. Laugh track.
Yes, can you please? Yeah, no, I'd love to know where your head was at. What
Analysis here. I think I wrote this one basically. So like when I graduated college in 2021, I had plans to move with my friend to San Diego in like September. And so I was living at home with my mom over that like summer between graduating. And I also like had kind of unrelated but also related. I'd got a horrible concussion like right before I graduated college.
What happened?
That like lasted the whole summer. I basically blackout drunk and hit my head on the bathroom floor.
Oh, damn.
Whoa.
And like split it open kind of.
Did you get stitches, staples?
I didn't, but there was a big gash. It's kind of like
So what'd you
Let's
tell?
in the
investigate.
light.
What did you tell people happened?
I
when
don't
they
see
asked?
anything.
That I slipped and fell in the shower.
You somehow ended up
Yeah.
head first.
I was trying
Yeah,
out my Dougie.
Yeah,
I was
somehow-
trying to Dougie in the shower
Yeah.
and oopsie.
Yeah.
And somehow my
I slipped in the shower and ended up completely upside down head first.
Yeah, the cat daddy got me once again.
I had 2 black eyes for my last day of undergrad classes.
You weren't dating anyone at that point, were you?
She just said she
No.
was dating
That
2
would've
black
been-
guys.
pretty bad.
That was a pretty good joke.
No.
Dating 2 black guys, whatever.
Yeah. You said it. But yeah, so it was like a really weird headspace because like it was like a really bad concussion for basically like 2 or 3 months. I couldn't do anything like at all. Like if I like watched 30 minutes of TV, I'd like get nauseous and have
Concussions
to
are
lay down.
bad.
Yeah.
I've never had one, but my brother had one once, and it was pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
And then my mom got mad and knocked him in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My freshman year of college playing football, I got a concussion.
Oh, I could imagine.
They kind of threw like a jump ball to me, and there was a defensive back in front of me, and I was trying to go up over him, and the safety that was behind me was kind of pulling down on my jersey as I was jumping up. And as soon as I jumped up, I got pulled back down. And as he pulled me down, he just launched into the back of my head. and lights out, dude. It was so surreal because it was like a camera flash, like one of those old school 2008 flash cameras, and then I kind of was just dead staring into the sky, and then they put me on the cart and everything, and I remember sitting in the gator looking down and seeing that my Stone Cold Steve Austin undershirt was ripped, and I bawled crying. Yes, I was like, this is my favorite fucking shirt.
Not my drip. Yeah.
They had this since like
Was this
high
during
school.
a game?
No, it was practice, dude.
Damn.
These guys were lighting me out in practice.
At practice is crazy.
Yeah, they're my Stone Cold Steve Austin
Getting your
t-shirt.
clothes ripped off your body.
All right, Claire. Okay, Claire. Can we talk more about how you ripped your shirt? This gives me more PTSD than anything I did in the military. Ripping my favorite Stone Cold shirt.
Damn.
And
I wanted to wear it forever.
Yes, my friends were trying to console me in the locker room.
What grade was this?
The freshman year of college. So I was a fresh 19-year-old crying
I
over
just
a
got here and
t-shirt.
miss my mom.
A bunch of grown-ups were like, "Man, we'll get you a new shirt." I was like, "It won't be like this one.
Yeah, there's not another.
This is vintage."
Oh, that's
And
so
I'm wearing
sad.
it in practice.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my coach before practice looked
Wait,
at my
why'd they
shirt
rip
and
your
was just
shirt?
like, "Take that off."
Yeah.
It was just like, that's not
think-
not the gear that we give you to practice in. I was like, "Coach, fucking Stone Cold, dude. Give me a
Yeah.
break." And he was like, "Okay, go. Hell yeah."
So the guy that caused the accident is the one that ripped the shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I thought you got
to be
knocked out.
honest,
They're like, his shirt needs to come off.
Did he give you a good apology?
an apology? No, I'm pretty sure they knocked me out and they cheered over my dead body.
shit.
They're like, "Oh,
We killed him. Yeah.
think again, bitch." That was me. I was limp
Damn.
body bitch that cries over my
Limp
t-shirt
body
being ripped.
bitch.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yep. And then I sat like a hospital patient in my apartment room for 2 days.
Couldn't go
I
to
tried to
sleep,
email
otherwise
my
you'd die.
professors.
In a
Yeah.
straight jacket.
I tried to email my
So he
professors
wouldn't
that I
claw
had
the
a
rest of his
concussion.
clothes to shreds because they didn't matter at this point. What? I'm just gonna wear another shirt now?
I was sitting in a dimly
can't have
lit
shirts
room,
anymore.
but still had on sunglasses. I don't.
Yes.
I didn't. I was doing everything
Yeah.
possible.
Damn, that stinks, dude. And you couldn't go to sleep, otherwise you'd die. Isn't that how
Yeah.
concussions
I
work?
guess that's the rumor.
Well,
yeah,
I
that's what they told
slept
me.
like a lot when I had that concussion, so that's probably where I am now.
Oh, damn.
But I don't know if I even needed to bring up the concussion, honestly. But basically, like that was like just a really weird time in my life because I just graduated college, but I was like living at home and like literally couldn't do anything, and like my plan had been to like apply for jobs online and stuff ahead of the move, but like I couldn't even be on the computer.
Yeah.
And so I guess in that poem we have like the central metaphor is humidity in Arkansas, because obviously humidity is a large part of a Arkansas summer. That makes you feel like you're kind of choking outside with like the return to a family environment and like family dysfunction and roles from being younger and like feeling incapable and like I'm just like stuck here is what that poem is about.
Do you do any other forms of writing? So you do comedy, you do poetry, you like crime, horror, romance?
Fanfic, like you do
Yeah, I
like sexy
took
stuff? Or?
like a fiction class this past semester where I wrote
was
short
right.
stories. Yeah, and one of them was I wrote a short story about basically it's like these girls and they find out about this new dating app where like you have to get approved by a therapist to join. So then it's like
wow.
That's
only
evil.
emotionally healthy people are on the app, but then like ultimately they are like doing these mental health screenings to try to find like the actual crazy people to make a reality show and have them think that they're the healthy ones.
Oh, that's pretty
Absolute genius. I would read that book.
Yeah, so I'm trying to like
Sounds like a
build
Black
that out
Mirror
long. I would
episode.
like to make it into something longer. Yeah, I was working on it and I was like, I'm in like fiction writing class, so like it's supposed to be a short story, but I was like honestly feeling like it would make more sense as like a script or like TV. I'm really interested in doing TV like writing, and that's actually kind of why I started stand up because I saw it kind of like leading there.
Yeah. Where could we find your fan fiction that you've written?
deep in my paper diary.
Okay. There's at least one, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
And when I was in a sorority,
Can you say what show it was about? Or did you write it about a show? What kind of fan fiction did you write?
It was probably, I know I did for sure Hunger Games.
Yeah.
One time when I was in a
Where
sorority.
PETA is painted as a cake, but Katniss eats the cake.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Speaking of getting your writing turned into movies, I think I got a story I don't think I've told you either. When I lived in California, I auditioned for 2 different things. I auditioned for All American, the CW football show, and then I auditioned for a Ben Affleck movie called The Way Back. And yeah, I went through rounds of auditions. I had to play basketball with the other people.
I feel like I've heard of that.
Yeah, he's like a big time basketball player, and then he has to go back to his hometown to, like, I don't know, restore his reputation. Mm-hmm. And he was like coaching like a basketball team, and I was auditioning for either one of the basketball players that was going to play against his team, or like somebody on the bench that would just like shake his head. Like Channing Tatum, one of his first big roles was Coach Carter, and he had like 2 lines in the movie. And so leaving the Marine Corps, I was just like, fucking
put me in the movie.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So everybody else showed up with like agents and representatives and stuff like that, and it was just me.
Damn.
And I found the link to everything, and they submitted me and all that stuff. And I went and I played basketball. Yeah. I made it through the first round. I did second round. I did reading, and I crushed it. I did so good. I got to meet Affleck. It was unbelievable. And
that's so cool.
And then I think they found out that I had no legitimacy to my name. And it was tough to get me to look like a 16 or 17-year-old. Because when I was
like
16 and 17, I looked 30.
The opposite of Brandon Devine.
Yeah. They're like, you're everything we want, but we just can't hire you. And then Brandon, they're like, sure, get on TV.
I mean, he's like he's done the whole life of thespianism or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they're like, eh.
But I had
and then he's showing up and they're like,
he's like, I didn't have an agent. I found a link. And they're like,
dude, I just,
do you want to meet Ben Affleck? That's
cool. Oh, you can play sports?
I was
You're
trying
in.
my ass off because, dude, still to this day, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Damn.
We have a podcast. I have no idea what we're doing.
No. It's all
Who has any idea what they're doing?
Exactly. But I thought, you know what? If I Google
do
enough,
people have an idea what they're doing?
They say
I feel like that's why people go to college, because they're like, I'm going to do these classes. I've got an idea of what I'm going to do. And now they're working at Walmart.
Yeah, that's why I dropped out of college.
Yeah.
You have no idea what you're doing.
I dropped out twice.
Oh,
I ended
really?
up finishing.
I dropped out once.
I got a sociology degree. I don't even know what that means. I guess I socialize for a living.
I don't even know what that means.
Sweet, dude.
Sociology degree. I'm a socializer.
Study of social.
Socialist?
I don't know.
I studied socialism.
If that
for
means
4 years.
something, I don't know.
If sociology means something?
No, like socialist.
A social... What?
I don't know if that's a word.
That's my political orientation. Like, as in socialism?
Ben Affleck, call me back, dude. I need a job, brother.
Is socialist a real word?
I need to do fun things in life, like act.
It's part of my identity, actually.
Yes.
It means everyone should get free healthcare and stuff.
I had a mustache in the Marine Corps. I shaved it to audition for your movie, sir. I never got that mustache back.
How old were you when you auditioned?
21.
Dang. And you couldn't look 16 at 21?
No, dude, when I was 15, I looked older.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a problem for me growing up, because when you're a young man,
None
you
of
always
the
want
high
the
school
older
kids look that age anyways in the movie.
When you're younger, you want the older girls to think you're their age, and that was always what was so awesome for me, because I was 13 and people were like, "Oh, you're like a sophomore in high school." I was like, "Yeah, of course, yeah, I am." What do you think of that new Nelly record? And that was me.
You guys want to listen to Akon?
Yeah. All back to Akon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
But no, like, I don't know. Living in California was so much fun.
Where did you live in San Diego?
Yeah, I lived in San Clemente and Oceanside and Murrieta.
Okay, so that's like North San Diego, right?
Yes.
I was like fairly south. I was in like Ocean Beach, Point Loma, which is where like a lot of the Navy stuff is.
So cool.
Yeah, that's my my joke. Do you know it? Where I'm like the coffee stand at the Stoner Beach, where like everyone was so high they couldn't be mean to me.
Yes, I do.
And
know
then the
that
guy
one.
walks up and he's like, "This is the best song ever." And I'm like, "Okay, it's the local '80s station playing Eye of the Tiger." That's
He did have a point.
Yeah,
All right. He had a point.
straight up.
No, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Living in California, when I had time away from the Marine Corps, like I tried to do California. Like I bodybuild. Like I
Did you
used
work
to.
on Muscle Beach?
Yeah, I worked out at Muscle
Sweet,
Beach with the two giant black dudes that are always there working out.
Oh, the one with the
There's
really
just
long
two of them?
ponytail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's
What?
like one 6'8", just giant.
But the guy with the
human.
ponytail? Was
Yeah.
he there? Yeah, dude.
And then there
You
was
know
one
him?
dude.
Oh yeah, I used to be into bodybuilding when I was younger,
Okay.
and it's this guy with like a ponytail down to like his heels, like it's so long, it's braided real thick, and he's like I don't know, he's as wide as two of those chairs.
A bunch
He's
of just
huge.
dust bunnies at the bottom, like a broom.
Yep, yeah, he sweeps it up. He like whips people with it. It's pretty sweet.
That's
I don't think I could do the
wild.
California life. I'm kind of a East Coast, New York kind of guy, I think.
I tried to skateboard. I learned how to longboard.
Oh, I love longboarding, bro.
Dude,
I still have mine.
this episode is all about you, and I hate that I have so many California stories to tell.
What's your favorite
Tell 'em.
California story than your favorite
Yeah,
California story?
California story.
Favorite California story?
Like, how long did you live there?
I lived there for like 10 months. It was
Okay.
like less than a year.
Well, you got to experience it.
Yeah, it was like a September to July
So
situation.
here's a question. You get to San Diego. What's like what's the thing you experience where you're like, yo, I'm in San Diego. I live here, at least for the time being.
I guess, well, part of it was that my friend and I moved out there. We drove each out, me from Fayetteville, her from Boston, and we had like an Airbnb for a month and no jobs when we drove out with all our stuff. So we got there and we're like, oh crap, this is real because we're actually here and we have to
Yeah.
find somewhere to
Well,
live.
this is very expensive.
Wait, you drove
Yeah.
with nowhere to live?
We had an Airbnb for a month.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
right.
probably sank all of y'all's cash.
Yeah, it was like $19,000.
Yeah, that's a boat. Yeah, some Airbnb owner was like,
What year?
holy shit.
What year was this?
This was 2021.
Was it more affordable than usual? Still like
I don't
COVID-ish
know.
prices?
It was way more expensive than anything I'd ever seen.
Sure.
Yeah, I had a
That's actually a
scholarship.
really good point.
Because if it was like 2019, it was probably
Yeah.
really affordable. But 2021 is probably going
No,
back
dude,
up.
those COVID prices, because 2021, you remember, people are still masking up everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Yeah.
those COVID Airbnb prices and hotel prices had tanked, and they were just praying to God that people were going to book.
Yeah. It was a time to
Yeah.
So,
travel.
yeah.
And we
actually-
definitely got a deal for like doing it for a month.
Yeah, you get more.
But yeah, then we like scrambled. But once we got our apartment, I guess like for real was in like Point Loma, right by OB. And I guess the first time I walked to the beach from my apartment.
That's when you
and
were
I
like,
was
oh, I'm living in
yeah.
California.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, because I was like a mile and a half from the beach, and that was 100% the best part
Yeah.
of all of it. Yeah.
For sure. I've never lived anywhere cool. I've lived in Springfield and then here. So I'm
Yeah.
Springfield's
been across.
dope as hell, dude.
Springfield does rule from an outside perspective and an inside perspective. It kind of blows because it's like Joplin on steroids, and Joplin's kind of all right. But Springfield does have the
Yeah,
university.
Joplin on steroids.
Yeah, and then there's like shows and shit, so it's cool. But it's not somewhere I see myself ending up again for sure. It's just another
Springfield,
town.
isn't that where The Simpsons based out of?
I think
It's-
theirs is like a nondescript.
it combines all the Springfields to be, because there's like 13 Springfields in the U.S. or something like
Oh,
that.
shit.
Springfield, Oregon, Illinois, Missouri, obviously. I think there's
Look
one
at
in
that. The more
Tennessee.
you know.
Yeah.
We're going to find out next episode all of that, what you just said, was probably
It was
wrong.
bullshit and made it all
Or
up.
maybe it's just
Yeah.
Well,
me
I know
that
it's-
says all
I know
the
it's
wrong
not
things.
supposed to be a specific one.
No, it's supposed to like
Yeah.
combine all of them,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Y'all know
But,
King of the Hill?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
They're fro-
love King of the Hill.
They live in Arland, Texas.
yeah.
It's Garland and Arlington, and I'm born and raised in Garland.
Hell
So
yeah,
King of
dude.
the Hill was big where I lived.
King
It
of the
was
Hill
awesome.
is one of my all-time.
It's one of the best shows of all
Every
time.
single
Yeah.
alley in Garland was that King of the Hill
Looks just
driveway.
like that. I found a couple
Whoa.
YouTube
It's
videos.
so cool.
Like this is King of the Hill. No, this is the King
No,
of the
this
Hill
is-
house.
Holy shit! Oh, I'm Hank.
Who's your Bobby? in
I
your
love
school?
Bobby Hill.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm Bobby Hill.
I'm
You're
definitely a Bobby Hill.
Barbara Hill.
A few years ago, I was trying to figure out why I wasn't in a relationship, and I was talking to my friend and her boyfriend, and he was like, "Well, I feel like if you were a fictional character, you would be."
That's a
the
crazy
four I can
thing.
think of is Bobby Hill, that sassy bunny from the T-shirts, Cartman, and Roger from American Dad,
Jesus.
and that's why I'm single.
That's a crazy combination.
So I've
And
just
then
been
you
sitting with that
punched
for
him?
3 years.
Did
No.
you assault
No, I was
him
kind
after
of
those?
straight up, and then I hadn't seen South Park, so I was like, "What's the deal with Cartman?"
You're
and
like,
now,
okay, I don't
and
really
now
get
I've
that
watched
one.
all
Yeah.
of South Park. I guess that's all that did for me is now
Yeah.
I've watched all of South Park.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know of another uber famous fictional cartoon character than Eric Cartman.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sick.
The Bobby Hill one, though, is kind of cool.
Yeah,
That's a pretty
yeah.
positive compliment.
He's a prop comic.
yeah.
One of my favorite
He's
memes.
a gay guy in my book. I guess not everyone agrees with
We'll
this.
we'll
He's for
see
sure
in the
not
new one
gay.
because they're bringing King of the Hill back.
Yeah, well, no, I've been
Can a player
posting
just
about
be
this.
confident?
I don't think he's supposed to be gay in the new one because have you seen the picture? And that is one of my core philosophies that I believe is Bobby Hill is gay.
Why would he be gay? He loves
Have
women.
you seen
That's
any
his whole thing.
episode?
Yeah,
The
he's a little
blue
flamboyant.
velveteen suit when
Yeah.
he does
Yeah,
the
he's
male
a little
modeling, the
flamboyant.
assless chaps.
That doesn't mean he's gay.
Gay's not a bad thing.
No, I know, but I
Walter,
think,
yeah,
I think he's,
Walter Goggins isn't gay, but everything he does is
Yeah.
a little flamboyant.
but I think Bobby's straight. There's nothing wrong with it,
I
but I think
under-
he's straight.
he's
I think he's such a
bisexual.
player. Sure, I can go with
Bobby Hill's
bisexual.
not gay, Claire.
He's bisexual.
Yeah, he's definitely bisexual.
You can have whatever you want, but not my Bobby Hill.
But there's no guy he's really obsessed with, or I guess he loves Joseph in King of the Hill, kind of
Yeah.
in a weird-ish way. I could see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get another tweed. Y'all need to get topped off.
I'm good on this
I'll
one,
take
player.
One. I'll
yeah,
take
I
a
opened up
half
another
and
pizza
half.
over there.
Yeah, I'm
Another
solid
halfy
right
half?
now.
Yeah.
Sick.
Are you excited for the reboot at all, though?
Yeah, I want to see what's going on.
Did you see that little clip of them in the museum or something?
I don't think so.
It was like a little teaser. It seems all right. It seems like the same.
I think I just saw pictures. I haven't seen it in motion.
The only thing I know for sure is the voice actor for Luann's not going to be in it because she died.
She's dead.
But
Brittany
everyone else
Murphy.
is still there, I think. Right?
Yeah. New Luann. They'll kill her too. Whatever.
Yeah.
You
I
know
don't
any
know.
rumors about Nathan?
Not off the top of my head. Mm-mm. I got nothing. Do you know any rumors about Nathan?
Nah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of curious though, because Connie and Bobby, I'm pretty sure they'll end up together, or at least still
Yeah.
friends.
We'll see.
I don't know.
Apparently he moves back in. What?
As soon as you left, I forgot what you
I said half and half. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to. What were we talking about? King of the Hill. Before that, we were talking about something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jonah
yeah.
doesn't
I
know
don't-
any rumors about you. I tried to get him to talk some shit.
Rumors about me?
Yeah.
I know no
that I'm
rumors.
undercover.
Oh,
That's what I
no.
keep on hearing. That I'm in deep undercover, trying to find out who keeps supplying AZ.
Supplying AC.
Yeah,
I don't think
and I'm
they're-
like, I don't know. I live near
I honestly
Missouri.
think if they were trying to investigate AZ, no one would have to be in deep cover. I think someone could just figure it out.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
such a
there
true
I think there's
kinda
certain
talk
people
to
who
him in a
need
stern
deep
voice.
cover.
Just talk to
but-
him once, and you're
Yeah.
like, got him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
he's,
bring him in.
He's a big secretive mastermind worth just a whole fake guy in the comedy scene. That's why you have this podcast, is
Yeah,
because
that's why
he's
he's
so
here.
deep in
Yeah,
cover
I'm
to
yeah,
figure out
deep
AZ.
undercover.
He's our next guest, so we can finally slam him.
Yeah. So,
You're
on
gonna
the-
catch him on tape. The interrogation lights.
They're gonna kick down the door and
Yeah,
tackle
as soon as
him.
we get AZ on the podcast, he's gonna admit to something, and I'm gonna hit the garage door, and it's just gonna and friggin'
10
And
they're
guys.
coming in.
Whatever
Yeah.
he admits to is not even gonna be what you were sent here to find, but it's gonna be worse.
AZ's gonna come out of the closet, and I'm gonna be like, "Bring him in, bring him in,
tackle his ass.
tackle his ass gently."
I don't know.
Okay, so
Gently.
on the
Gently.
what am I trying to say here? So hiding from work. This is the
Yeah.
theme of the show. Growing up, you never picture, Claire E. Scott being at a cubicle.
You never picture it.
I would never picture it.
That 9 to 5, that daily grind, I got to commute to and from work. And
you just can't picture Claire on a daily grind.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like
AI,
what?
AI Claire in the gym
A daily
grinding.
what now?
Uh-huh.
You want me to dance every day?
Yeah. And
So-
in my sorority,
Grinding
we
joke.
had to like for our chapter once a week, we had to wear what was called pin attire, which was like wearing the sorority pin, like business casual. It has to be something nice enough to wear the pin on. And they were like, the point of this is to build your professional wardrobe for like when you graduate.
Dressed like Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, and I was like, well, straight up, I promise you I'm never going to wear business casual clothes.
Yeah, what
To
am I
a
going
job.
to be in pen attire at McDonald's? Come on.
Yeah, you showed up today in your finest
Yeah.
Metallica shirt.
I was like, I'm not working anywhere where there's a drug test. I'm not
Yeah.
wearing fucking pants.
I'm avoiding these places like the plague.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So my
That's
question is
crazy.
to you, and your giant Rolodex of all the jobs that you've had, what's your worst job? And what's the worst experience from that job?
Okay, so the summer after my freshman year of college, I worked at the Forever 21 in the Northwest Arkansas Mall, like basically full time. My parents were getting divorced that summer, and I was like, they were like selling our childhood house and getting divorced and like all this stuff, and I was basically like, I need a job that will just have me out of the house as much as possible.
Was it
Like,
your fault?
Was it my fault? Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah.
Gotta ask.
Yep, everyone knows it. Read the documents.
Your dad's gonna watch this and he's gonna go, preach, brother. Brother.
Yeah, he's going to go to clip that and find out there's Mein Kampf behind you.
My daughter Bobby Hill's the reason why we
My daughter, Bobby Hill.
That's crazy.
So Forever 21, take me there.
And so it's just like, well, I guess it was minimum wage, which I think at that time was like $9 an hour.
Damn.
Big Bank Hank.
Minimum
that's-
wage in Missouri is
yeah.
like $7. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all are high rolling up
Still
here.
right now? It's
Sure.
11 now here.
Oh, okay.
But when I first started working, it was like $7.25. So a lot of my like pay raises in life have just been from the minimum wage raising.
Big Bank Bobby.
Yeah. Most I've ever been paid was pretty much California because their minimum wage is $15. an
California
hour.
way.
That's sweet.
But like, yeah, I had a very intense gay guy boss, and also it's just like a really big store and a disaster, and like the clothes are really cheap, so people like
I hate
throw them on the
retail.
floor.
Yeah.
And so you're always picking them up, and then you're like, wait, there's a hole in this, and no one's even bought it yet.
I'm going to go hide this in the
Yeah,
clothes. Yeah.
yeah.
There's a hole in it because someone tried to rip the
sensor
alarm
off.
tag off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so my worst experience there was one time in the dressing room. We went in, and always working the dressing room sucks
I know
because
exactly what it's gonna
people
be.
just
Yeah.
throw all their stuff on the ground, and you gotta pick
Oh,
it
yeah.
up. But we went in, and the clothes were on the ground, and someone had peed on them.
Yep.
And the manager was like,
I
Claire,
say yep because I've dealt with
Yeah.
it.
He's
Why is this
They
a?
told me to clean it up, and I was
Hive
like,
mind.
for minimum wage, I'm quitting. I'm not cleaning that up.
Yeah, no.
Like, no.
Yeah. See,
So,
I relate.
yeah.
What?
I relate to that because when I lived
People
in
do this?
I worked at Target. We talked about this in an episode. But I worked at Target in Springfield before the one in Rogers, and I was in the clothing department. And so I was in the changing room all the time, and people would pee in it. It's just like their thing. I don't know why. We just leave it. There's like a specific changing room. It'd be like, that's the one we just dump all of our shit in and hide.
That's
That
the
way
pee
no one
room.
knows. Yeah, that's the pee room.
No, that only happened once while I was there, as far as I know, which was just for like the one summer. But
Did you clean it or quit?
someone else cleaned it up. So
Did you ever
Yeah.
catch one of the pissers? Like, were you just waiting
No.
outside one of the doors? Like, I knew it was you.
It never happened to me, but it always happened to people I worked with. It's just like
How is this the first time I've ever heard of this? There's a cult of changing room peers?
my theory.
It's not
People
happening
just
at the
can't
Bass Pro
behave.
Shops, guys.
My theory is it's either people that are crazy, or it might even be like someone with their kid and they don't even know what their kid is doing. If it's a pile of
Yeah.
clothes, you could be changing and your kids turned around and pissed on those clothes, and you were going to
Yeah.
leave the clothes anyways. You don't even notice. That's
Dang,
my
if the
theory.
only those little Taiwanese boys knew that the clothes that they were stitching up were getting peed on in a
You're gonna
Target
get pissed on
changing
them.
room.
Literally.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Waste of.
I'm working a slave wage for this pea garment.
You think your slave job is bad? There's a white lady that's gonna have to pick this up after it's been
Try
pissed
cleaning
on.
up TT, young man.
Oh man.
Good God.
So now tell us more about your bad day.
I guess that was
Yeah.
pretty much.
It
that.
sucks.
Yeah, I was like, yeah,
Honestly,
for $9 an hour, I'm not doing that.
Retail as a
No
whole
chance.
blows. I hate retail. Is that the
I'll
only
go
one?
home to the divorce if that's what it comes.
Is that the only retail job you've worked?
No, I worked at like a nicer boutique in high school.
Oh,
It's in Fayetteville called Mason's, but
Mm.
they sell like $300 jeans and stuff, and that was like my first job. So it was like a lot slower, but also
Oh, yeah.
like nicer clientele. Like people
Oh,
would come
yeah,
in and
for
buy
sure.
like spend $1,000.
On 3 pairs of jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, fire me if you
Yeah.
want. I'm going to go home and write choke. It's going to
Yeah.
change my life.
Uh-huh.
No, is
Gonna
there
get
a place,
rich.
and obviously this isn't the end where we're going to plug all your stuff,
Yeah.
but if people do want to buy this, where do they go?
Yeah, so if you're local to Northwest Arkansas or Fayetteville, there are copies at Pearls in Fayetteville, which is off the Fayetteville Square. My website, I have some signed copies on there, so that is claireescott.com.
Excellent.
It's up
or
there.
you can order, it's up
It
here.
is not Mein Kampf.
Or
That is written by another artist.
I guess
yeah,
that
another
shouldn't
artist.
be right in the middle of your plug. Sorry.
Yeah, right behind you.
Yeah,
is,
keep Hitler out of my plug.
We'll restart your plug.
Yeah,
guys.
just
Go
in
ahead.
case you want to clip this, instead of Hitler, you'll have Saddam Hussein behind.
And don't worry, when you buy
I'll
this,
take
you
him.
won't get Mein Kampf. You will get this book. It's, yeah.
Yeah, you can
Sorry.
also order directly from the publisher, Bottle Cap Press. You can get a PDF copy for I think like $3.50 or the print copy. Yeah.
Sweet.
I know
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
people are probably sick and tired of me saying this, but Bottle Cap, what was it?
Bottle Cap Press.
I'm close to being finished with my horror novel, and
Uh-huh.
I'm very excited to release it and to see it in bookstores and stuff like that. So
Uh-huh.
I need to gain all the knowledge from you as possible as
Yeah.
actually publishing and producing an actual book.
Yeah.
Because, like I said earlier, I've no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's like
I
a lot
struggled
to
in
wade
English.
through. Yeah.
I'm a good writer, but I've no idea. Like you said, adjective the other day, and I was like, "The hell."
Adjective.
Yeah, I was
fuck
like,
is an adjective?
must have missed that day or that month.
Man, I need to
But-
write a book.
But yeah, I don't know. I've got a
Yeah.
mind for horror.
Nice. What's it about?
It
Spoilers.
they've already heard this. Long story short, and I'll tell you more after the pod. It's a story about a hunting guide in South Texas and a witch from South Texas who was caught in the drug and arms trafficking from Mexico through Texas to sell. So there are cartels in Mexico that kidnap people and send them across into America to sell drugs and weapons and stuff like that. And one of the people that they kidnap just so happens to be a teenage witch.
Totally.
And the witch and the hunting guide happen to cross paths on a Texas hunting ranch, and then it's chaos ensues.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Thrilling.
yeah, it's
Spine tingling.
yeah, it'll be
Spine book?
it'll be a good book.
Book reference.
It'll be a
Spine, I
good
get
book.
that.
I bet my life on it. It'll be a good book. It's taken me a long time to write it, so
I'm excited. I do have a
damn
book.
it better be
yeah.
good.
I do have a book coming out too, actually, but it can't happen until it'll be coming out after the tragedy. But you guys will see it.
Which tragedy?
Jesus Christ!
It's coming. Don't worry.
Which one?
It hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
Yeah, my book will be coming out after the tragedy. Just
Do I
rest
need to
assured.
worry about it? Is it gonna affect me?
Just keep an eye out. Don't
Oh
go.
my God,
keep your head
dude.
on a swivel. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
All right, so
You guys are
so
making me feel bad. All your books. I want a book too.
all right, so the next segment that we have on, I can't wait to hear more about that,
About
Jonah.
the
Hopefully
tragedy
get
I have coming. I mean,
hopefully I get a deep dive into the preemptive plan of your writing.
oh yeah.
Oh, give me that.
Do you want one?
No, I'm okay.
We got Zins on the set.
We
No.
are no dude.
Velo Plus.
Velo Plus. Hey, so
They
our
don't slide all out of my mouth every time I talk.
Is that a problem with Zins?
For what?
The Zins fall out of your
Carry
mouth.
on.
Maybe
Claire.
for no one else. For me, the Zins are like so completely flat.
Right,
that
but the
they can't
velos
really,
are ribbed for like pleasure.
Yeah, well, they've got a little
Gum pleasure?
thickness, and that you can like.
Yeah, you
Kinda
need a little
keep
more
it more
thickness
down
in the
there.
lip.
Yeah, we
Sure.
need more thickness in our mouth.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. All right, dude, we're doing a new segment, and this is the first episode that we're doing this new segment, and we're going to continue on with it from here on. And this is the What Pisses Me Off segment. I'll start. You know what pisses me off? When people are making PB&Js, that's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I know what a fucking PBJ
For all those at
means.
home, PB&J.
Yeah, for all you idiots that don't know what a PB&J is,
That's shorthand writer
So-
talk for peanut butter
That's
and
an
jelly.
acronym.
for all of our actors, an adjective. Did you hear that?
Well, I spell
Acronym.
I spell it out. So
Whatever. Synonym.
that's a socialism. Go ahead.
I'm a sociologist. I
If
can talk about
socialism
this.
is a word,
Yeah.
then what the hell does it mean?
Ben Affleck, yeah, hit me up, dude. So when people are making multiple PB&Js, so 2 or 3 max, you're making 4 PB&Js, seek help.
Yeah,
So
if
those-
you're making 4 PBJs, you need to make a big pasta or something.
Exactly. See, just make
Yeah,
it
you're too hungry.
So when you're making a PB&J and you're using your knife to get the jelly out and you're putting it on there, what pisses me off is the people that go jelly spread, peanut butter spread, and then you have to clean the knife to put it back in the jelly to make the next sandwich.
You just wanna do jelly.
Just spread
Okay.
the jelly
Yeah.
on the 2 or 3 slices before you dip the knife in the peanut butter. So you don't have to constantly get your peanut butter and jelly mixed up in the containers, you psycho.
And this is clearly
Quit
a
it.
shout out to Nathan's wife, obviously. Who else would this be?
Who else is making 3 or 4?
If this was about my wife, I'd be
At first, I was
whispering.
like to eat all at once, but now I'm like, oh, people who make food for their kids.
Love you, babe. All right,
I'm
what
so sorry,
pisses you off, Claire?
Wait, what is? It's
Oh,
going
all right,
on
yeah,
over
yeah,
what's
okay.
the
going on?
host?
I hate it's happening a lot in Bentonville.
Because
What
way
pisses
too
you
much
off?
pisses me off. I
Yeah.
have a whole list. What if you guys got one of those?
You
and I
got to
can
say
just move
what
to
you
the
know. What
list?
pisses me off?
What pisses me off is, I'm sure it happens in Fayetteville, but people are using the turn lanes as like a merge lane. They'll just drive in that lane for like blocks. Have you seen this?
What?
Have you seen this?
No.
Yeah, in Bentonville, traffic is
I
just
would have
so
tried
bad.
to get away with something like that
People
if I'd
are
known.
just going like blocks down these turn lanes, and it pisses me so off. I'll pit maneuver you into oncoming traffic if I
Yeah.
see you do that.
Because I'll use it as a kind of merge lane, but I'm stopped if I'm doing that. I'm
Yeah, no,
waiting
you
to
can
find a
stop.
spot.
But there's people that are driving down, and it's
Yeah, I kind of, I guess,
kill your whole family.
never really
Get out of
learned
that
the
lane.
rules of the
Yeah.
road because my parents got stressed out when they were teaching me driving.
Yeah.
So kind of a lot of my learning to drive was when I was like 16 and I like had
As
my
it should
license
be,
and was
yeah.
driving, and my friends were like, "You can't do that. I learned in driver class."
Yep.
And I was like, "Oh, you can't change lanes in an intersection." Okay.
Yeah.
I would have never
See,
known.
you can get into the turn lane and stop.
Yeah,
And wait.
okay,
But the people
cool.
that are driving in it, like
Yeah.
as like a merge,
That's
oh,
not
dude,
fair.
I'll kill you.
We would
Yeah.
all want to do that, obviously.
I'll commit a crime.
Allegedly,
I don't have that much going
pisses
for
me
me. I'll
off.
push
Hurt
them
you.
into Not much
Yeah.
going on right now. I'll kill them.
Yeah, stop it right now, or
So that
he'll go
pisses
full
me
cop
off.
car mode,
Yeah.
and that's the last thing you need.
Pit
Claire?
maneuver. I don't care about my car. If it gets damaged, fuck it.
What
Full pit
pisses
bull
me
mode.
off? What pisses me off?
Zins.
Do
lot.
Do a cut zoom
When
on
a
that.
Zen goes flying out my mouth just because I talk. Just kidding. I was having to think on this one because I was so excited when I got the heads
A
up
lot of
last
things
night.
pissing off
A lot
Claire.
of things piss me off. And I kind of think one of the top ones right now is poly people on dating apps. If you go on Hinge and stuff, like, you guys freaking married, don't have to deal with this. Half of
tell
like
me all about how
half of
dating
like the
sucks.
people on Hinge, it's like relationship. You now can have like relationship preference of like monogamy, non-monogamy. I'm going monogamy.
Explain monogamy.
Just you date one person at a time. Everyone wants
Interesting.
So normal.
so normal. Yes, literally normal.
Okay.
But then everyone's like, I'm ethically non-monogamous now, which just
Do you
means
think they're
they-
lying? Like how many single guys do you think are on there being like, no, I'm not monogamous?
Well, I feel like
Mormon.
I feel like a lot of it is more girls that I'm talking about.
Oh, interesting.
But so
Well,
like
that's cheating.
everyone, no, it's not cheating because they
No,
have
not
agreed
cheating.
on
Like
it.
that's a cheat code.
Yeah,
like,
I know. But like half of the people on there are like, oh yeah, I'm ethically non-monogamous and I already have a primary partner, which means like.
Have you tried harassing
Stop.
them?
No, I don't want to mess with it. But then
or
it's like,
assault.
but I'm like, imagine dating. The dating apps are hell on their own. Like I'm on there out of kind of desperate. Just okay, what's around? Imagine like having a full boyfriend or girlfriend or spouse, and then being like, no, I'm gonna go dig in those trenches. Like I guess I can like, I would still want to be monogamous, but like I can get it when it's like. Oh, you meet someone in the wild at the bar or whatever in the moments there, but you're like, you fully have a wife and you're trying to go find.
Yeah.
Is it weirder that he's doing that or the wife being like, go ahead?
Well, it's the girl that's doing it.
Or the. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So what's wilder? Is it the person trying to go seek another relationship?
I could click through and try to find
or
some
the person
examples.
that's enabling them and being like, yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, they're all doing it.
If one of them's doing it, the idea is that both of them are doing it.
What in the world?
You don't even know about this? Yeah.
See, Claire,
some people aren't in creative writing grad school,
right.
and they aren't.
Claire, I'm not whatsoever a Bible thumper. I am a Christian, and let me tell you, it makes dating very simple. Because everybody kind of understands what is going on.
Yeah. It's very yes, no.
You want to date me? Cool. Hopefully you want to marry me. Cool. You married me? Well, that's it.
Well, now they're all wanting.
The end.
The end.
Shut up.
Yeah. Now they're all saying monogamy. Now
you either don't like each other forever or you deal with it.
I think I see what you're saying, though. Like, if it's a natural thing outside of the dating app, okay. But the fact they're digging through what you're calling the trenches to find a guy.
And I don't want to. I don't want to hook up with someone who has a whole girlfriend or whatever. Like,
yeah.
Don't get me involved in this. I'm gonna be top priority, or else.
Yeah, or else.
Or else you're gonna die.
Yeah, like park in my driveway, or else.
Yeah, my stance on this is like I guess I like fully get wanting to date or hook up with multiple people, but if one of those people
does seem crazy.
If one of those people is me, then that's the greed they talk about in the Bible. That's where I am getting Christian on it.
Actually, you know what? I've been carrying this Bible around. Cool.
It is weird, not to get into Bible talk, it is weird how kind of Christianity is swinging back around, where people are like, yeah, I can get in on that. I can grasp that more now. Like, there's a creator. Yeah, that makes more sense of what I've been believing for a little bit, that just everything just coincidentally happened. And now here we are.
I think a lot of that has to do with the political climate as well. It's just it's so toxic. Everyone's like, at any point, I'll just take not an out, but it's kind of like finding an out. It's like at least there's something aside from this.
I feel like people want some kind of guidance and comfort, and it like makes a lot of sense.
And we've got really, really intelligent people now online talking about Christianity and trying to argue why it is historically accurate and how it kind of lines up with how everything is truthful in Christianity.
Sure.
And when you get geniuses talking like that, it makes us dum-dums like me go, see, that's what I've been trying to say.
They use the words I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't regurgitate anything. I'm a socialist. I'm a socialite. And I can. Something about the Dead Sea Scrolls, brother.
True.
I don't know. I think they found them on manila wax paper.
Can we have a Bible quiz and me and Nathan go against each other?
I named my son Samson after the Bible story character.
Damn.
How long's his hair?
We'll do a quick Bible quiz.
I remember getting his hair cut at like I think 2 years old for the first time, and I remember shedding a tear because I was like, man, my son's no longer a Nazarite. I think that's what Samson was. Basically, it was three things that Samson couldn't do, and he ends up doing all three of those things, and God's like, you're weak
like,
now.
that's what I want my son to be like, doing everything he's not supposed to do, and then getting pussified.
Yeah. And then he gets his eyes gouged out.
Yeah.
Well, the story is,
he earned it.
What I loved about the story of Samson was
is he home right now?
Yeah, he's
your child?
He's taking a nappy. He's taking a nap.
Or maybe he's not if he's supposed to be taking a nap.
Or maybe he's doing push-ups.
These are hard, actually.
Or like Samson.
Did you know? I grew up very, very Christian.
Okay.
Like in
so you
know,
the ending of Samson.
Yes,
they have him bound up, and he ends up.
I was going to like 5 a.m. Bible studies in high school. 5 a.m. Yeah, in high school.
Okay,
you were catching all the guys carrying all the chairs, trying to impress you girls.
Yeah.
I was busy playing basketball in the gym. Trying to impress Ben Affleck. Hit me up, dude. I would love to be in another movie.
I'd be in the movie too.
I'd love that.
Yeah. I took acting lessons when I was in like 3rd grade. And then
you're already a better actor than Brandon Devine.
After like a year, my parents were like, you're going to do soccer. And I think honestly, like, maybe I would have been happier in the long run doing acting opposed to like soccer. But I think I would be a freak if I had been allowed to just do theater all through high school and not sports. I think like I had to get normalified like to a degree because like I was thinking about this like actually just the other day for the first time of like I played like travel soccer like all growing up, but like for like probably like 6th through like 9th grade I was like a bench warmer pretty much. And so I was like traveling for soccer tournaments to like play in 5 minutes of a game. And so like and I like hated that and felt humiliated by it and like but I realized like I could be funny and I like liked my teammates still and I liked being on the soccer team and stuff. I just like hated sitting on the bench the whole game, but I was like I can make everyone laugh and I can be like fully part of it this way. Yeah. You
were what we called in the Marine Corps, we called the Cravey. The Cravey. There was a guy named Jace Cravey, and to this day,
I was like, "What this is?" No. I was like, "Crazy with something left." No. Like, is this combined with Jace, crazy gravy?
Jace Cravey, and I'll clip this up and send it to him. To this day, there's Shane Gillis. There's all these people. Jace Cravey to this day is the funniest person I've ever met in my life, and why he doesn't do stand up absolutely baffles me. Yeah. He's the funniest human naturally. You just want to be around him. He brings up camaraderie. If everything in life sucks, you just want to be around this person. He makes life better.
Damn.
Yeah, go Jason.
And that was you for that team. So everybody needs a Clary Scott or a Bobby Hill or... I'm sorry to keep bringing up Bobby.
Or a Bobby Hill.
I'm a Bobby. Your Bobby Hill daughter.
My Big Bank Bobby.
So we're at about an hour right now.
We're about an hour. All right,
I have Bible trivia questions.
Let's spin 3 Bible trivia.
Okay.
And then
see
I've got
who
one
wins.
more question, and then we'll do some final remarks and wrap this up. You can plug.
Okay.
Uncle Baby's Billy Bonkers. You guys seen Righteous Gemstones?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Baby Billy. No,
Uncle
I've been heavy on the Big Les show.
Big Les?
Big Les. It's an Australian. A dude does Microsoft Paint. And creates like an...
It's not lesbian?
I'll send you some things. No, he's a big Australian old man. He's best friends with a bunch of Sasquatches.
Yeah. Okay. I would be friends with a bunch of Sasquatches.
It is one of the greatest, best written, funny shows I've ever seen. And it's all on Microsoft Paint.
Okay.
It's by one guy. He voices every character.
I need to watch that.
It's very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Australia.
So we can edit this. Do you get high?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I said.
You would adore this show.
It's very, very funny.
It's so good.
Okay.
And once you realize it's all on Microsoft
And
Paint,
you said it's Australian?
Yeah.
Did you know I did a year of my college in New Zealand?
How was that?
I loved it so much. It was
You're talking to a dum-dum. Is New Zealand in Australia?
It's right by Australia, but they're like kind of like Oceania, or it's like technically a 3-hour plane ride, but it's like one of the closest. And it's really small.
We're like neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're like neighbors.
Here we go.
Bible trivia.
Who knows?
Bible trivia.
How do you want to do this? Do you want to do a First to raise your hand. Do you want to each come up with the answer and see who comes up with it right? Yeah.
We're just neither of us are going to be able to answer any of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, right,
okay.
dude.
First question. How many plagues did God send on Egypt?
3.
9.
Both were wrong. The correct answer is 10.
I was closer though.
What am I thinking of? Dang, there were the locusts, and then there was the death of the...
There was the blood rain. There was the kids getting slaughtered, firstborns.
Firstborns
Okay.
dying.
What golden...
Prince of Egypt. Need to watch that movie and brush up. You seen
Is that Christian Bale?
No, it's like Pixar.
It's like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're both 0 for 1.
Okay.
Here's the next question. What golden image did the Israelites make at Mount Sinai?
Calf.
It's calf.
It is calf.
Dang. Good.
Okay.
1-0.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these are pretty easy. Name the city where Jesus was born.
Jerusalem.
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem.
Damn, that's right. Jerusalem.
Who's a
Bethlehem.
Christian?
Dang it. I said Jerusalem. I panicked.
That's one.
In a manger.
Yeah. Not the end.
Okay. None of these are very good. They're kind of hyper-specific as well. Besides,
Homosexuals.
Jesus hated what?
Shellfish.
Yeah.
Jesus didn't hate anything.
Yeah,
the
I'm
Old
joking.
Testament
I'm
God did.
joking. Besides preaching, name an activity Jesus did while traveling in Galilee.
Walking on water, hanging out with prostitutes, curing boils.
No. He was a carpenter.
Hold on, the page scrolled. The correct answer is healing the sick and casting out demons.
No!
That's kind
Where's
of boils.
Crap, dude, I'm losing.
Okay. Question.
I'm the Christian in this house.
True or false? I think I'd smoke you, actually. True or false? Jesus asked the children to stay back while he was teaching important things to grown-ups.
False, because he loves the children, and he thinks everyone should see with children's eyes.
Both were correct, but you both said it at the same time. Which disciple denied Jesus 3 times?
Judas.
Wrong.
Oh, Peter.
Peter.
Yikes. Okay. We'll do one more good
Ooh,
one.
what was Peter's name? Before
Paul?
Peter.
Saul?
Simon.
Yes!
Damn. That's like you guys raced to the answer, but you had the answer. That's funny.
He's the rock.
What does Jesus say is the second greatest commandment?
The
Second
greatest commandment, honor thy mother and father.
Yeah, I think it's...
No, it's love your neighbor as yourself.
Love your neighbors as... Dang. Did you know that before you read that? Because I know it was never serve another God before the one and only God is the number 1 commandment, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is the golden rule,
golden
is
rule.
to treat others as you would treat yourself.
And then the platinum rule is...
Get paid.
The OG
Just
God.
just God. Not anyone else. Don't try it.
That's what always throws me off because
Not
whenever
Twisted
people,
Tea. Not comedy. Not Shane Gillis.
I don't praise any of those guys, but God, I'm not gay no more.
I love women. I'm delivered.
I love women.
Women.
That's how you guys do it.
Do it.
Good job, Claire.
Cure the
That was pretty good.
urges.
That was pretty good, Claire.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
hey,
Some people think I'm just a sinner, but I know stuff about the Bible. I just choose.
Wow. You just choose sin.
I'm an agnostic. I say maybe.
Hey, I'll say this. I'm 30. You don't have to give your age. At the age of 50,
I'm 26.
At the age of 50 plus, do any of us know what we're going to be thinking and believing in? I have no clue.
I
I'm still
kind
gonna
of
be
like keep
believing in
thinking
getting
that.
paper.
Yeah, I kind of like constantly believe in
Always.
like 5 or 10 years the world's kind of gonna explode.
Yeah.
So
That's probably a healthy way to
Like
operate.
an asteroid?
yeah, like since high school, I've been like stuff can't carry on like this, and I guess
wonder
guess
what
I'm
then it
just
keeps
getting
carrying
proven
on.
But surely at some point it's just gonna
I wonder-
explode, right?
Yeah. I wonder what group you were involved with that made you think that like within 5 to 10 years the world was going to explode.
The second
Probably create.
coming?
Huh?
The second coming?
Yeah. Yeah.
They were like really like get ready for the rapture when I grew up.
Oh yeah, no, I was the same
Yeah.
way. Same
Everybody
way.
are still
Yeah.
everybody's still
They're
that
still
way.
on that one.
But
Yeah.
as soon as I think
I guess I should just get in on that.
Might as well.
I don't know. I've never been a fire and brimstone guy. My mindset is like, if I can picture 300 years in the future and people are going to be like, he's coming soon, then I don't think it's anytime soon.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking right now, we think things are getting a little haywire, a little out of hand with AI and robotics and division, and we're living in America.
Multiplication.
We're doing pretty good. Synonyms,
Billionaires.
adjectives. Things are. We think things.
I'm about
are
to
bad.
lose health care if they pass this thing.
Ooh, did they pass it?
I don't know.
The big bodacious busty bill.
The big busty bill.
Imagine,
Bust-
but imagine all.
Yeah.
What I've been thinking about, because I've been concerned about myself, is like, if I lose my insurance and like I'm kind of screwed without my meds. But think of all of the, like, to put it in crass terms, like the crazy poor people who are medicated with psychiatric medication. Think of them all losing that at once. What's gonna happen?
Yeah. Zombies.
Yeah, zombies.
Eating
But more-
faces.
No, but they're made zombies even more, like, they're held down,
They
like,
made 'em
and
homeless, hot
zombified
zombies.
by
Oh,
They're
wait,
gonna be
okay.
energized
You
by
mean like
the
they're not
lust.
gonna have? Yeah, I see what you're saying.
one, like,
yeah. Especially if things like opiates and things like that
Yeah,
become no longer
impoverished
available.
people,
So like a
yeah.
Philadelphia street. Yeah, I can't imagine all of those people on like what is that street in Philadelphia?
I've never been there.
It's
but,
like
like-
the
I know
street.
exactly what you're talking
It's the
about.
street the entire country talks about as being like opium highway. What is that?
No,
street
it's not
called?
opium. It's the.
It's heroin and shit.
Yeah, it's a type of heroin. It kind of just pauses you.
What is that street
It
called?
like.
Anyways,
You've
could
seen
you?
those people curled up and like
Yeah, could you imagine all of those people just instantly being like, "Oh, no more
like
heroin."
exorcism bodies.
Back to Target, I guess. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a pretty
Like, I've
wild
been
thing
in
to
joke.
think
I'm like, I
about.
feel like I need to stop smoking weed because lately I've been like showing up places sober occasionally, and people think I'm on coke because I'm just
Oh,
not
really?
stoned.
You're just a little more energized than normal.
I'm like, I'm just
yeah.
but like,
Are you trying to stop smoking weed?
no.
I need to stop.
I'm like, I'm
It's
trying
bad.
to chill out a little,
Yeah,
which probably means.
Why is it bad?
I smoke so much weed, bro.
Yeah, but why? Like you.
Why is it bad, or why do I smoke so much
Like
weed?
I hate
I
being
kind
sober.
of want to
shout
like
out Chief
lower
Keef,
my
but
tolerance more than anything.
That's definitely
I
a
try to
big
keep
driving
it on
factor.
a like. I feel like it does help me enough when I'm like using it in the right balance to like be. Yeah.
It's fun at
It's
times.
balance.
It's definitely an in moderation kind of thing. What were you saying, Nathan? What'd you ask?
Yeah, why does it? Why do you think it's a bad thing? Because I understand. I gave you a gummer a
Yeah.
few
Yeah,
weeks
yeah,
ago,
yeah.
and what it mellows me out and gets me focused, and I guess joint formula helps my stuff. It did nothing to you.
Yeah, it didn't touch me. Well,
Yeah.
it's just because
like,
I
do you smoke weed all day?
No,
Yes.
I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't smoke.
Me and
yeah.
me and my wife, we got a bunch of weed in Michigan.
Go
a
blue.
Ton of weed. And since we got back on Sunday, we are halfway through our third cart, which is, I feel like, pretty quick. Is that pretty quick?
Yeah.
In like a
think-
week,
yeah.
3 carts. But that's for 2 people.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just the problem with carts because the carts were so cheap. We got 14 carts and 4 ounces of flour
Nice.
and 7 joints. Guess how much this cost? I'll say in Missouri, I did the math. In Missouri, it's about $1,200.
800.
$180
$180
at a Michigan
for that
dispensary.
much?
Yeah.
Dude, when you told me that Michigan prices were crazy low, I didn't expect
It's
that.
To be fair, 2 of the 4 ounces are shake, but you can still.
But yeah.
So
So like buying marijuana in Michigan is like buying a 1970s Coca-Cola.
yeah,
25 cents for this blunt? What are you talking
yeah,
about?
it was crazy.
2 quarters for a hamburger.
So
What accent was that?
That was my old timey
What accent
accent.
You
was
know,
that?
That
all
was
the-
old timey.
all those Michiganites,
That was old
2
timey.
quarters for a hamburger. That's crazy.
5 nickels for the
Yeah.
quarter. Are you signing the Declaration?
2 quarters for a hamburger. That's crazy.
quarters for a hamburger.
That's how they talked back then.
You a British?
Yeah.
Are you a Brit?
I can't do any accents right.
can tell. What do you
mean?
I
That
can
was a
just-
killer one.
I
That
can
was
just
awesome.
do random voices, and I love doing random voices,
yeah.
but I can't get like any accent right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I need to quit weed because it's so available. Even
Yeah.
before going to Michigan, it's like I lose a lot of drive. So like I would be going
Yeah.
to a lot more
Well, you
open
probably
mics.
shouldn't be driving in the first place.
Yeah, I would never.
That was pretty good.
No one would ever drive under the influence of that, so that's not even a question.
That's
to
a
start
horrible
with.
Shout out to the
It's a
University
bad
of Arkansas.
idea.
Yeah. No,
Thanks for
That's
that statement.
illegal. It's wrong. It's dangerous.
Yep, and here is Claire's book that she just wrote.
Don't. I swear to God, if it's Hitler.
do you want to?
You want to do your accent when you say that?
I
swear to God, it's not Hitler.
Go
I
ahead.
can't do it. I can never replicate
Try
it.
your hardest.
To do Hitler.
Not the Kanye one. Do this one.
What?
Ready, go.
Am I being German?
Yes.
No.
Well, no, you should
Alright.
be Austrian.
This in, Claire E. Scott hates German people,
Yeah.
refuses to do accent.
Yeah. So before we'll start the clip, clip right here. Do you actually want to do a plug of your book that we don't interrupt with more Hitler Holocaust jokes? That way you can clip that.
Yes, please plug your book.
Yeah.
And the camera might not be able to pick that up, so if you want to hold that, you can. It might not
That's
see
okay.
the book, but
My poetry chapbook, Relentless August, which a lot of the poems are about Arkansas summers. If you're in Northwest Arkansas, you can get it at Pearl's Books in Fayetteville. I have signed copies on my website, claireescott.com. And you can also get a print or a PDF copy from the publisher at their website, Bottle Cap Press.
thank you.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Go buy that book. Support our esteemed guests.
Claire, do you have anything else to plug? Social media, tour dates, shows coming up?
My social media is BleachedClaire, like bleached hair, but Claire. And I don't have any upcoming show dates that I know of, so you should put me on one.
Which means book the girl.
Yeah,
Book her.
I need it. I'm really poor right now, but I also just like doing jokes. I would like to get a little money, but even if not.
Hey, it goes without saying, I absolutely love your poop hole loophole bit.
Thank you.
It goes without saying, my wife spit out her hard cider the first time that she ever heard that. So, I love your
making
stuff.
people spit out their drinks.
Yes. When they go, ew. That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what you get when you deal with Bobby Hill, Claire Scott.
Part of why I wanted to start doing comedy, or part of why I was like, I need to start doing stand-up, was one time I made my therapist spit water out of her nose when I was just
Sweet.
talking about my
Yeah.
issues and crap.
Damn, that's nice. That's a good way to
You
get into
shocked
it.
your therapist.
Hit a little
Yeah.
crowd work.
It's actually pretty good.
That rules.
Well, hey, we've got homemade salsa, we've got homemade guacamole going on.
A
in
giant
there.
puppy.
Yeah, and a giant Bernese Mountain Dog named Lincoln Bark at the dog park. Make him Baby Shark.
Somebody's gonna shoot that dog at the dog park play.
Don't do that.
Don't
Oh, my
shoot!
bad.
Don't shoot the dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Hiding from Work podcast. I'm Nathan Brewer,
I'm Jonah Zapata.
and this is our guest.
Claire Scott.
Thank you so much for spending your lunch break or your drive to and from work with us. Fucking get back to work, dude.
Peace.
And if you would like to get my poetry chapbook, Relentless August, which a lot of the poems in there are about Arkansas summers, it's available at Pearl's Books in Fayetteville, Arkansas, where I'll also be having a signing next Sunday, July 13th from 1 to 3 p.m. And I would love, love, love to see you there. And signed copies are also available on my website, claireescott.com. And you can get print and PDF copies from my publisher, Bottle Cap Press, on their website. Thank you, guys.
But luckily for the Mexico team, they've been drunk since before the game even started.